Becky's POV. I suddenly remembered Freen's words this morning. Does she really mean it? That she doesn't want to lose me? But the thing we did. What is it? We are not even in a relationship, but both of us got carried away. I can't even get mad at her because I want this too. I can't seem to look at the thing we did as a mistake. I hope she doesn't feel like this is a mistake too. God, my body feels sore. I turn around before looking at the ceiling, hugging the pillow while Freen's still sleeping soundly. I'm scared what's gonna happen if she wake up. Will she remembered what we did? Becky, you are dumb. She's not even drunk. But what if she really doesn't remember it? Fuck, I gotta stop my overthinking before it's getting worse. Can't you just think positive for once, Rebecca? I slapped my cheeks, trying to wake myself up from all the negative thinking. I want to get up, but gosh, I can't feel my body anymore. And I'm hungry. My tummy started to growl as I softly slapped it. Keep quiet, Freen is sleeping. I whisper, rubbing my hungry tummy, not trying to wake up the older girl because I know she's tired too. I turn towards Freen, facing her, as suddenly I can feel my face getting hot. The thing we did this morning rewinding inside my head. The way she kissed me. Look at me. Fuck em. Okay, fuck, I'm not gonna say it, but gosh, why does she need to be so hot? That's the biggest problem. I cupped my face while amazed by how pretty she is even when she's asleep. Suddenly Freen opened her eyes, making me froze in my spot. Oh, I'm fucked up. Are you okay? The first thing she asked as soon as she opened her eyes. I guess she did remembered what we did. I slowly nodded, my head still froze in my place. I can't even think straight again after hearing her morning voice. Freen smiled before sitting up as I can see her sexy back since she's only wearing her sport bra and short pants. Should I sound like a pervert now? Freen turned her head towards me, looking at me as I immediately pulled the blanket covering my red face. I can't let her see me like this. Stop it, Becky, let's go. We gonna eat outside? Freen giggled as I can feel her hand slowly pulling down the blanket. We stare at each other as she let out a small chuckle before softly pinch my red cheeks, probably noticing it become red. I wanna disappear right now. Author's POV. My friends invite me for a lunch. Come with me, Freen said, still staring at the girl putting a strand of hair behind Becky's ears. I don't think I can, Becky said, referring to her sore body, slowly trying to sit up, holding on her blanket covering her naked body. Freen worriedly looked at her after seeing Becky's face change before cupping her soft cheeks. Why? Is it hurt that much? Do you need painkiller? Freen asked, still cupping the younger girl's cheek, making Becky giggles, holding on her hands. I'm alright, Freen, it's alright, just go without me, okay? Becky said, but Freen shook her head, furrowed her eyebrows. Freen couldn't help but feel bad. There's no way she gonna go without Becky since she's the reason why the shorter girl have a sore body. No, I'm not going, I will stay here with you, Freen said before standing up, wearing her t-shirt before going to the wardrobe to get something for Becky to wear. Freen, you don't need to, I'm alright, Becky said, trying to convince the older girl, but failed as Freen disagreed. No, I will stay here with you, okay? We will just order some lunch, Freen said, giving the clothes to Becky before opening her phone to order some food. Becky sighed, giving up from convincing the older girl as she wore the shirt that Freen just gave before laying down again. Becky, what do you want? Freen asked, eyes fixing on the phone. Milk tea. Freen looked at her with poker face, making Becky laugh, and slapped her arm because the younger girl find it funny when Freen making that kind of face. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm ordering you some real food other than milk tea, Freen said, making Becky pout, immediately went behind Freen, looking at the phone over the older girl's shoulder. You still ordering some milk tea, right? Becky asked, resting her face on Freen's shoulder, hoping the taller girl will buy her some milk tea. Becky, you drink milk tea every single day, it's not good for your health. But I promise this gonna be the last time. Freen rolled her eyes, clearly knowing that it's not gonna be the last time since the younger girl have been obsessed with milk tea. Yeah. Right, Freen said, continue ordering the food, but then feeling a pair of arms wrapping around her waist, making the older girl froze. Freen. Please. And there. Her heart immediately melted after hearing the sweet voice behind her, the hug around the waist tightened while Becky resting her chin on Freen's shoulder. Oh, okay, Freen replied, making Becky grins happily. Thank you. Becky said, leaving a peck on Freen's cheek before laying down again, leaving the puzzled girl. Couldn't hold the question that have been lingering inside her head. Freen looks down on her hands before nodding her head slowly. Freen and Becky put the food aside and come closer to Freen, holding both of her hands. Once we started this together, we gonna end it together, alright? I promise you it won't happen again and you won't lose me, Becky said, trying to convince the girl. Freen sighed, looking at Becky, still feeling unsure. She's scared that the same thing will happen again. The older girl closed her eyes before looking at Becky's shining eyes. But Becky dash. Freen, please? Let me settle this together with you, Becky begged, holding both of her hands tighter than before. Freen sighed again for the 100th times. Alright, fine. Freen agreed and immediately received a tight hug from Becky, making herself startled and lean on headboard. Thank you, Becky said, still hugging the girl tighter, wrapping her arms around Freen's neck, earning a chuckle from the older girl. Freen smiled, feeling calm again. She didn't know being with Becky will leave this big impact on her. What she knows is she never feel this way with anyone. Maybe it's the way Becky treat her, the way she smile, and the way she talk. Freen can't help but feel extreme happiness just by thinking about it. Freen couldn't hide herself anymore. She need to admit the feelings she have for Becky is not just a lust. It's love. She's in love with Becky, her partner in crime.